Welcome to Bangla City SATV News. This is Shibala Alam with our headlines. SUST students continue demonstrations with hunger strike for second day demanding Vice Chancellor's removal. Army would cooperate if the civil administration called for any need including elections, said Army Chief General SM Shafiuddin Ahmed. President Joe Biden nominated Bangladeshi American woman Nusrat Chowdhury to be the first Muslim woman to be served as federal judge in the US. Demonstrations on the campus of Silet's Shahjalal University of Science and Technology continued with the hunger strike by students rolled into the second day on Thursday. Several students have gone on a fast unto death demanding the Vice Chancellor's Professor Fariduddin Ahmed's removal. Some 24 agitating students began the fast in front of the VC's residence at around 3 p.m. on Wednesday. At least 4 of them had fallen sick till the last report came in, and students claimed that the University Medical Center as well as some hospitals had refused to treat them. One of the fasting students said they would continue the hunger strike until the demands are met. SUST students have been protesting since January 13, demanding the resignation of Begum Sirajun Nessa Chowdhury, Hall Provost Zafrin Ahmed. Army Chief General SM Shafiuddin Ahmed, the army members are ready to cooperate with the civilian administration. He also urged the military and civilian administrations to work together to reach the target. The army chief said this while participating in the third day DC conference on Thursday. Shafiuddin said the goal could not be achieved without working closely with the civilian administration. Therefore, the army chief emphasized on reducing the distance between the administration and the army. Regarding the deployment of the army during the election period, he said the army is always on the defense. They will assist the civilian administration on any need. Asked about the proposals from DCs, he said there are no specific proposals yet. However, the issue of enhancing civil-military relations has been discussed at the conference. US President Joe Biden on Wednesday nominated 8 new judges, including a civil rights lawyer who will become the first Muslim woman to serve on the federal bench. If confirmed, Nusrat Chowdhury, legal director of the American Civil Liberties Union of Illinois, would be the first Bangladeshi American and second Muslim to serve as a federal judge. She will serve as the federal judge in the Eastern District of New York, which has courthouses in Brooklyn and Central Islip. Chowdhury had previously worked since 2008 at the National ACLU, including as Deputy Director of the ACLU Racial Justice Program. The 8 nominees brought to 81 the number of federal appellate and district court picks Biden has made since taking office a year ago. The majority of his nominees have been women or people of color, reflecting his emphasis on diversifying the bench. Bangladesh wants to have greater interaction with the ASEAN and become a sectoral dialogue partner, since there are vibrant trade relations with some of the countries of the Southeast Asian regional bloc. Foreign Minister A.K. Abdul Momen made this communication to Indonesian Foreign Minister Retno LP Marsudi during a telephone call on Wednesday. The Indonesian Foreign Minister, while expressing his support for Bangladesh candidature, suggested for fostering a greater engagement with the membering countries of the ASEAN in this regard. The court fixed March 6 for hearing on charge framing in the Boropukuria coal mine graft case against BNP chairperson Begum Khaltazia and 10 others. Judge AHM Rohul Imran of Dhaka Special Court No. 2, located at Keraniganj Central Jail, fixed a new date responding to the plea of the defense for time extension for hearing on charge framing, as Khalida could not appear before the court due to her illness. Earlier, the court fixed January 20th for hearing on charge framing in the graft case. Viewers are taking a short break. Stay with Bangla City SATV News. Welcome back. You're watching Bangla City SATV News. Now we move on to the international story updates. Joe Biden has completed 1 year as the president of USA. Reports said Biden's public support has fallen more than 20% in the first year of his rule. The president has been widely criticized because of many national and international issues. According to a poll by Quinnipiac, 1 year after Joe Biden became president, his public support has reached 33% from 56%, by which he was elected. Joe Biden was sworn in as the 47th president on January 20, 2021. But various studies have shown that his work is less than he promised. Another news from Joe Biden. US President Joe Biden warned Russia Wednesday that he will pay a stiff price for a blown invasion of Ukraine, but sowed confusion for suggesting a minor incursion would prompt much less pushback from the West. Biden said he did not believe that President Vladimir Putin wants a war, but said the Russian leader has created a situation that is proving extremely difficult to defuse and could easily get out of hand in the region. Biden said that during a press conference marking his first year in office, Biden was speaking ahead of the meeting on Friday in Geneva between U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken and Russia Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov in Geneva. Blinken had held meetings in Kyiv Wednesday in preparations for the Geneva talks and urged Moscow to choose the peaceful path. The first foreign aid plans have arrived in Tonga, carrying much-needed supplies for the Pacific nation, which left devastated by volcanic eruption and subsequent tsunami on Saturday. After the runway at the Pacific island, the nation's main airport was cleared of ash and debris from last weekend's devastating volcanic eruption and tsunami. A New Zealand Air Force C-130 Hercules transport plane from New Zealand was the first one to arrive as recovery effort accelerates. The runway was cleared of ash and volcanic debris late on Wednesday, allowing the first relief flights to be deployed as other countries are on the way. The snow has fallen in the Sahara Desert in northwestern Algeria as temperatures plummeted to below freezing. The ice crystals form stunning patterns in the desert sands, creating beautiful scenic exhibition. For children from nearby towns such as the Mekalis, it was a welcome relief from the scorching heat of the world's largest hot desert. Huge dunes were also partially covered by the snow and ice. The snow in the town of Ain Safra, known as the gateway to the Sahara Desert, was only a light dusting. There were also falls in 2021, 2018 and 17 as reported earlier. Residents of Ain Safra said that it was the first time since 1979 they have seen snow, suggesting that the phenomena is now becoming more common gradually. A folk singer from the Czech Republic has died after deliberately being affected in COVID. 57-year-old Hana Horka was unvaccinated and had posted on social media that she was recovering after testing positive, but died 2 days later. She got infected on purpose when her son and her husband had the virus, so she could get a recovery pass to access certain venues. Meanwhile, the Czech Republic reported a record number of COVID-19 cases on Wednesday. The singer had decided not to stay away from her son and husband despite being them COVID positive, preferring instead of expose herself to the virus, as stated by the son Jan Rak. Proof of vaccination or recent infection from the virus is required in the Czech Republic to gain entry to many social and cultural venues, including cinemas, bars and cafes. Now we bring you the story from the sports world. The International Cricket Council ICC announced the ODI team of the year 2021 today, including 3 Bangladeshi cricketers in the squad. Number 1 all-rounder Saqib Al Hasan, wicket-keeper and batsman Mushfiqur Rahim, and left-arm pacer Mustafizur Rahman got a place in the team. Pakistan Babar Azam has been named as the leader of the ICC men's ODI team of 2021. The 11-member squad also includes players of Ireland, South Africa and Sri Lanka. The Pakistani skipper also declared a best T20 captain of the year 2021 by the ICC. Bangladesh Premier League will start from tomorrow. Chattogram challengers will face Fortune Bori in the first match. Arfaddin Nobin has the story.
T20 is called the beauty of cricket. T20 is called the power of cricket. Every team is prepared for the action with native as well as foreign stars. Minister Group Dhaka made Mashrafi as icon player. Tamim Iqbal and experienced Mahmudullah are also the warriors of Dhaka. Ahmed Shehzad and Naeem Sheikh are in the opening slot with Tamim Iqbal. Hasaranga, the match-winning leg spinner, in the spin attack. Ishur Udana and Shafil Islam is in the pace attack. If the key players switch, Dhaka may win the race. Fortune Barishal is another claimant of this tournament. Shakib, the icon player of Fortune Barishal. Chris Gayle, the big man, is with Nazmul Shanto in the opening slot. Afghan star Mujibur Rahman is in the spin attack with Shakib. Aljari Joseph and Mehdi Rana will maintain pace attack. Since there are big stars, Fortune Barishal may be the champion. Sylhet Sunrisers made the squad with experienced Dinesh Chandimal, Shohag Gaji, Robi Bopara. These experienced will play for Sylhet. On the other hand, Khulna Tigers made the squad with youngster and experienced. Tishara Pereira, Mushfiq are the key players of Khulna. Chattogram Challengers has made squad with youngsters only. Afif Hussain, Shamim Hussain, Mukidul Islam, Mrityunjay Chowdhury, Akbar Ali, these youngsters will fight for Chattogram. Faf du Plessis, Moin Ali, Shunil Narayan are the foreign stars of Kumilla. The native stars are Mustafiz Rahman, Leighton Dash. Mustafiz and Oshani Damas are in the pace attack. Kumilla may hope for the cup because they have experienced warriors. The spectators who are the spirit of the game will miss the tournament because of Corona. But the tournament will be competitive. The audience are waiting for a new champion. Arifuddin Nobin, SATV News Desk.
Before ending, we go to the Euro-Bangla City SATV News headlines again. SUST students continue demonstrations with hunger strike for demonstration for second day, demanding Vice Chancellor's removal. Army would cooperate if the civil administration called for any need, including elections, said Army Chief General SM Shafiuddin Ahmed. President Joe Biden nominated Bangladeshi American woman Nusrat Chaudhary to be the first Muslim woman to serve as the federal judge in the US. We're up to date so far here on Euro-Bangla City SATV News, and to know the latest news, visit www.satv.tv. Stay with SATV.